issue is that it will lag.
Hello? Is this working?
Are we live?
I think so. Hello everyone.
Ni hao ma. Hi, it's me, Shakestar, the one and only.
Rose Plain says, I've watched 2 anime films today. Well, what were they? Tell us. So,
Tell me in detail.
Shakestar was going to be here in person, but the snowstorm in New York has turned into an ice storm.
It's hailing out.
It is what they call brick outside. So, even though we're in the same city, but I also wanted to do this to test doing a stream like this with someone long distance. So we'll see how this works. Let me know if the now that I have a newer, better computer, hopefully it doesn't like crash. Things seem to look okay.
Oh my God, Christy! Hi, Christy! Oh my God, hi, Christy!
Wait, who's Christy?
Sorry, I just... that's my friend Dead Air Films, who's also another film analysis YouTuber. I was not expecting her to hop on stream.
Wait, Dead Air Films?
Dead Air Films.
Dead Air Films. Wait, I'm looking. I don't see...
Go ahead, no, please. Please, right now, I want everyone in chat to go subscribe to Dead Air Films.
Wait,
subscribe to my channel also.
Which one is Dead Air Films?
Dead Air Films. Like, it's not one word, it's like separate words. Dead Air Films.
I don't see the username.
The one with the little ghost?
Oh,
No, scroll up.
They show up as people. Yeah, they show up as people's ats here.
Oh.
I'm pulling up. Oh, Dead Air Films. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Please subscribe to Dead Air Films. Yes, we did say New York is bricked up. And you also know who else is bricked up?
No, New York is bricked, not bricked up. New York is brick.
Me. I'm bricked.
New York is
bricked up right now. I'm bricked up on stream as we speak.
New York is it's brick outside.
I'm locking eye contact with you, the viewer, to tell you I'm bricked for you.
Anyway, how about... Oh, hold on.
Evasive is bricked for you.
I'm literally incapable of that. Okay, it showed an error for a second, but we're fine. All right, so tell the people what we're watching. Because you have brought us tonight Shakestar as the guest, and Shakestar has brought us 2... So it's a double feature, but they're both 40 minutes long, so it's really just the length of a...
That was 50 minutes, actually.
Okay, well, it's...
yeah.
Tell the people what we're watching. Because I haven't seen these either.
Oh, okay, so we're watching 2 anime from the 80s, and if you know my channel, hi, I'm Shakestar. I review retro anime and all that good jazz. We're not reviewing. That's my job. We're going to be watching 2 anime that I had reviewed from the past, Baoh and Cosmo Police Justy. I don't remember who created Cosmo Police Justy off the top of my head. Someone in chat, please mention who's the creator and mangaka behind Cosmo Police Justy. But if you're wondering, Baoh sounds familiar. Baoh sounds familiar because it was created by Hirohiko Araki, which he is the guy who made JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Baoh is essentially a prototype JoJo. A lot of people who watch Baoh end up realizing that Baoh is essentially has so many JoJo elements to it, even the anime itself, like with the over-the-top gore and the insane body horror and expressive poses, stuff that JoJo is known for. Baoh is the prototype of that. Now, to speak of the quality of both of these animes, now that's completely different. They are entertaining, I will say that. But to call them great anime, we might be getting a re-review of both of these anime also, but I just needed this time as a brain refresher, so that before I do a re-review of these anime, I know what I'm talking about.
And both of these are on Letterboxd, so we will be reviewing these at the end.
80s anime, tentacle anime, hilarious. You must have been like the funniest guy in high school. You must have been a real prankster.
Yeah, wait, let me see. Let me see who's here. Puppet, Richard, Azanthe, Jonathan, Fluffy Buggy, Chris, Snowy, AO Productions, Vicky, Rose Plains, Margor, 300D Benz, Rainadora, Ross Da Joga, and Fuel Shy, the Baka That Chews, who apparently just watched Cosmo Police. Well,
you did? Actually? You know what? Don't tell me your review now, but remind us at the end, how do you feel about it? Because I don't want your review to end up tainting my idea, because I'd hate for the audience to like it, then that's going to encourage me to like it. No, I want to be able to like it.
Public Piper is asking...
Also, if you guys are...
Public Piper is asking why... Please remind us why you chose this. I didn't choose this. The guest chose this. Shakestar.
I chose it.
Shakestar chose it
because I'm doing a re-review of both of these anime at one point later in this year, and I really wanted to retouch up these two anime specifically because when I was rewatching like those old reviews, I was like, oh, I feel like my style is so different from what these are now that I don't think I was even clear or coherent enough about how I felt about these anime. I felt like I was just a kid rambling in the mic, and that was just 2 years ago. So you can only imagine when it's time for me to re-review anime I just reviewed or so. Well, it felt like I just reviewed. But, yeah.
Also, thank you.
Plus, I want to watch them. I actually like Baoh. I read the manga all the way from Baoh and be able to play him too. My bad.
Real quick, thank you so much, Richard. Richard just donated channel membership, so if y'all want to support me, these streams are for charity. We try to raise a little money for people in Gaza, and I will pull up the donations on a separate screen. Any donations you give to the GoFundMe's on the side of the screen, I put on this whiteboard. If you want to support me, great way to do that is what Richard just did, gifting memberships. Each one is $2, and you get some silly emojis that I made, and I keep making more of them. Thank you so much, Richard. Let's see who you revealed. Because it reveals, when someone gives memberships, they reveal lurkers in the chat. So, hello, Andrew Corey, Ann McKean, Vince Mint, That Evil Goob, Anastasia Bond, Azure Alchemist Elia. I can't read that name. Coolette, Sawyer Strange, your name is Ken Desser? Ken Desser. Mystic Malarkey, Stephanie, and Jamie. And Kumatoki, Piscam and Laurel, Sweetcoon Sweetie, Lance Misland, and Ninja Puddles. Thank you so much, Richard. Hi, Osvaldo. Hi, Andre. I want to give you all a second to join. Actually, I'm going to put this, I have to put this on my Discord.
Oh, okay, and we're lit. I found a copy of Justy, and it's downloaded and saved, so our stream will hopefully not lag. I can play it straight off my computer. I'm going to close out a couple of more browsing things, because I know I don't have the most powerful computer out all of us, but oh, this is actually like surprisingly pretty decent quality compared to like what I had to work with on footage when I did my review. And it also has like a really nice VHS grain, which I like. I like a really good VHS grain that I can be able to tell over my monitor. It really adds on to, like, you know, the flavor of it. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Thank you, Skeleton Gwen, for $5. Who up, shaking they star?
Gwen! Oh my god! Oh, my friends are here! My two best friends are here! Oh my god! Oh my... Sorry, I know I peeked at the mic. My bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Also, thank you to 2 anonymous donors in the stream who just gave $25 and $2 to one of the charities. Thank you so much. So that's $27 in donations for that. I would write your name, but you're anonymous, so. I have linked, so everyone, I've linked to what we're watching. Okay, so we were talking about this earlier. Which one do we watch first? Cosmo Police or Baoh?
Okay, I'm willing to go, since you and I don't have lag on our screen, let's go for a game of rock, paper, scissors. I'll be, if I win, we can watch Cosmo Police Justy. If you win, we start watching Cosmo Police Justy. And then we'll end it with Baoh. How about that?
Okay, so that was the plan.
So we're watching Cosmo Police Justy?
Yeah, you just said the same thing twice, so.
Yeah, no, that was the joke. That was the joke.
Scout, Gwen, they're making you work in this weather?
Dude, when you mentioned that on Discord that they sent you to work, I was so shook.
Wait.
Like, that's kind of vile.
Let me show the chat.
Because
Chad, look at this. See this? Look at that.
Wait, is there a second camera? Can they see
Okay,
it?
if you live in like Minnesota or upstate New York, you're probably used to this. Yeah, I'm like pointing my webcam out the window. If you live in like upstate New York or Michigan or Minnesota, you're probably like, so what? Well, this is New York City. We don't normally get this much snow. This is like the most.
If you live in a plot irrelevant place in America, then you're probably like, oh, that's nothing to us. But to people like Evasive and I, who live in places where the plot actually matters, here in Madonistan,
yeah,
we care about. We're not used to this kind of weather. It's not good for us.
Oh my god, this is kind of related. Today, whenever it gets like this, I'm like, I want to watch a movie that's like snow related. So today I watched this movie called The Ice Storm. It's an Ang Lee film from the 90s. About two fucked up families in Connecticut and an ice storm. There's a scene in this movie, spoilers, Elijah Wood and Christina Ricci are in this movie. There's a scene in this movie where Elijah Wood, Frodo, dry humps Wednesday Addams while she's wearing a Richard Nixon mask. And that's like an actual scene in this movie I watched today. So, 9 out of 10. Skeleton Gwen, watch The Thing. Well, I try to watch movies I haven't seen yet. I've seen The Thing like 3 times. Nebulous, you have the same necklace? But you have this?
I'm just checking my phone, just getting ready.
I'm gonna make myself some popcorn.
Oh, should I make myself some popcorn too?
Yeah, but only one at a time because someone has to talk to the chat.
Oh, whoa.
All right, you go first.
Next month is Black History Month. Okay, thank God. I had to use my one excuse. Okay, because if you didn't let me go a couple of days before Black History Month, you're basically like, fucking racist. I'll be right back. Be nice to everyone. Please be nice. Also, wait, since we were talking about like supporting the channels and stuff like that, if you guys want to support me, there is liking and subscribing. That's the classic way that you can go. But if you truly want to support me, follow me on Patreon, and you can find it over my channel at Shakestar. But please, I need money. I'm tired of working. Please, I just want to sit down, smoke weed, and watch anime all day. That's my dream job. That's literally what I'm doing this for. Okay, that's it. It gives me. That's my hustle. That's my grind. Speaking of hustle and grind, peep my Marty Supreme shirt.
Whoa! Wait, I just got one of those. I just got one of those shirts, but like for Danny DeVito.
Dude, long live Marty Supreme. He's literally the GOAT. Marty Supreme is just like me, other than the fact that I'm black and non-binary. Like, I'm literally like Marty Supreme. I too love getting women pregnant and leaving them to go to Japan. Okay, be right back.
Anyway, hello chat. Did Frodo find his precious? No, the scene is interrupted by the dad walking in. Anyway, Ice Storm, great movie actually. But that was the one funny scene. The rest of the movie is not very funny. Public Piper, this is not compelling content. What's not compelling content? We haven't started the movie yet. Also, this is an experimental night. Sometimes we watch good things. Sometimes we watch bad things. Sometimes we watch really obscure stuff. This is way too close. How is it looking, by the way? Is it like lagging? Are we good?
Alright, I realized that it would take me mad fucking long to make popcorn, and I don't feel like doing that right now.
Make something
so
else.
I bought all my chips, and I got 2 cans of soda. And, yeah, we're lit.
You've been replaced.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He doesn't care.
Okay, wait. Also, I need to ask, when streaming, do I just share my screen? Like, do I share the screen that, like, Cosmo Police Justy's playing on?
No. Everyone's just gonna pull it up on their own screens.
Oh, so you're gonna watch over my stream?
No. People are gonna, like... I just use the timer on screen.
Oh. So I
mean,
download
I
these
could...
movies for nothing?
No, because you have to watch it in sync with us.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Also, you should go get your popcorn, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
I'll entertain the stream. I'll watch over them. Let me pull up the chat. Alright, we have our own sources. And we synced up. Hey, that's what's up. Kibby, that's what's going on. Gatito, oh my god. Gwen, when is that next gaming review coming out? Skeleton Gwen? YouTube and anime, trust me. Okay, buddy, let me tell you a little secret. YouTube only cares about the anime that's modern. They don't give a fuck about old anime because lots of those licenses from old companies are either not licensed here properly in America or they just really don't care. It's a really weird pipeline that they found themselves in, that you find yourself in. I very rarely, it's funny, I don't get copyright strikes for the videos I use. I get more so copyright strikes for the music I use in the small clips. I've gotten like copyright strike for using music from Joe Hisaishi that was slightly edited, but I one time showed like a full 10-second clip in one of my videos. YouTube copyright is such a mess, honestly, that like it drives me insane. It drives me insane. Also, can you guys hear me properly? I wanted to make sure because I'm using my mic video editing, and I'm not using this mic because this mic isn't really all that good. Oh, thank you so much for the other $5 Skeleton Gwen. You're so kind. Oh yes, you remember Rod? Yes, you know I'm talking about watching it show. And Dinosaur King is such a niche cut. Actually, because of Dinosaur King, that's how me and my friend connected. Me and my best childhood friend connected. We actually like connected over Pokemon, but Dinosaur King was like one of the last things that like made us connect. And we've been friends for about, I want to say it's 2026. Yeah, we've been friends for about 12 years now, 12 or 13 years now. So yeah, Dinosaur King, that's a hell of a throwback.
So
Who remembers when watching movies on YouTube in several smaller parts? Me. I remember I watched the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA in several smaller parts, which was actually a contender for what we were going to watch tonight, but I'm sick and tired of watching those OVAs. So That's also getting its own review, but I should not have said that because that is actually supposed to be a secret special review. Oh, and you basically disappeared, and you're back. Welcome.
AO Productions wants to know our thoughts about Evangelion. My thoughts are the same as everyone else's thoughts.
Gurren Lagann is better than Evangelion. I'm so sorry. Gurren Lagann's better. I think Evangelion is good. I think that it's a solid anime. I think the animation is absolutely beautiful. But I hate the fact that none of the characters develop the entire time. I understand that each character is symbolic for a different kind of meaning or yada yada yada, but no one really develops. And I'm not gonna lie, my criticisms for Ava mostly come from how it affected the mecha genre going after it came out. And the issue I have with Ava isn't the fact that, oh, isn't it so depressing that they have these teenagers fighting mechs? That's been a thing since Gundam. That's not a new plot line. My issue that I have when it comes down with Ava is just how it handles its characters. But I do love the Neon Genesis Evangelion fandom. I'm just not a humongous fan of it. I just think it's a little overrated. Yes, Gurren Lagann is a damn show better than fucking Ava. And you know why? Because I believe in the you that believe me, or however, fuck. I believe in the me that believes in you, that believes in us. Row, row, fight the power. Okay, I'll stop. I'm being way too goofy right now. We're gonna start up the movie soon when Evasive gets her food, her little snacky wackies. We're gonna start off with Cosmo Police Justy. You can find a copy of it on YouTube or any other streaming site, or hell, if you torrented it, I hope you saved it. I agree with the fact that Lagann deconstructed Evangelion, though. Oh, dude, I love a good magical girl. I love a good magical girl anime. Obviously, there's the classic Sailor Moon. But speaking of such, I've actually been getting into Cutie Honey. I know that that's like an OG magical girl, but I feel like I'm starting to gain more of an appreciation of it. And funny enough, it's the live action Cutie Honey that made me start liking Cutie Honey a little bit. So I mean, like, that's something. And also, welcome back.
Okay, but consider this. Consider that Gurren Lagann has a 14-year-old girl who won't put any clothes on the whole show. Not the whole show, the first half of the show.
Buddy, Neon Genesis Evangelion has a grown woman kiss a little boy on the lips. So let's not suddenly start being like...
And then she dies.
And then she dies. Don't spoil it, my nigga. They're literally...
They're not gonna remember.
Either way, Gurren Lagann is just hype. Gurren Lagann is literally me. Like, that whole entire show is literally me. It's just pure hype. I love it for the hype of the anime, alright?
No, I mean, I liked it too. I haven't watched it since high school, though, but I loved it. Yeah, it is popcorn. Look at this popcorn I just made.
No, that's not true. We went to the theaters and saw Gurren Lagann.
We saw the first movie in 4D. I'm talking about the series. I'm talking about the series.
Dude, wait, before we start the stream, which we're going to start in 5 minutes, might I add, do you want to re-encounter the experience of seeing Gurren Lagann in 4D? Because it was terrible.
No, it was awesome. Every time they take a drill out, something like stabs you in the back, and it's great. You get like punched in the back every time. I love it. And
the chairs just kept shaking, and I got overstimulated as high fucking bad. Dude, it was terrible. And I think that was also the day I didn't take my medication. so I was already feeling a little drowsy. So I was drowsy and overstimulated watching Gurren Lagann. And I liked the movie.
And then we went to the Raising Cane's in Times Square.
Fuck you, nigga. I hate you. I fucking hate Raising Cane's. Evasive made me spend my last, like, $15 of my paycheck on Raising Cane's. And still has not given me back that money for that mid-ass food.
I didn't make you do anything.
Yes, you did.
How would you feel? How would you feel if it was racist Cane's?
It felt racist. Why did this white bitch bring me to the fucking chicken store?
I didn't bring you. There was like there was like seven people with us.
You were the one.
There was like 7 people with us.
Yes, and you were the person that literally said, and I'll never forget it, because I'll never forget it. You were like, oh, I want Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is so good. Me and my family used to eat at Raising Cane's. And I was like, shit, if Raising Cane's is this good, let's go. And then you were like, oh, yes, please, let's go to Raising Cane's. So us over to Raising. Terrible experience. Terrible experience. I want my money back. Meow.
Whatever. Let's get started on anime. Everyone pull up Cosmo Police on your screens.
And yes, Popeyes over Raising Cane's. And okay, gang. I'm going to do like a half thing for my screen real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Okay. 3.
Wait.
Are we starting? We're starting in 2 minutes?
Yeah. Hold on. So, you may notice the quality of the YouTube upload is not the best. That is literally the best quality upload in existence. I checked Internet Archive. I checked Dailymotion. I checked 9 Anime. This is as good as it's gonna get. So, the smaller your screen, the better.
They never re-released it on. They never re-released it on DVD, and they actively did not let them dub it in here in America. You just tell me when, and I'll press play.
I will. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go, and that's how we'll go. Also, if you have $1 or $2 to spare, please donate to one of these GoFundMe campaigns. Or if you want to give me money, YouTube memberships are a great way to do that. All right, everyone pull it up. Let me know when you got it pulled up.
I dream about Gurren Lagann and Jonah Hill. Dude, I would love... Hear me out. Hear me out. What if we had a terrible anime live action starring Jonah Hill as Kamina from Gurren Lagann?
All right. People are ready.
We're ready? Okay.
People are ready for the Cosmo Police.
When you say so.
All right, hold on. I'm going to pull up the timer. Okay, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And then we'll just do our best. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. It's supposed to be quiet at the beginning, right? There's no sound here? Okay, now there's sound.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nebulous, that is okay. We're experimenting here tonight. So, Chad, I have the movie pulled up on the side of my screen for once, so that's why I'm looking down here. No, it's not Goku. It's Cosmo. Is his name Justy?
Justy. His name is Justy Kaisard.
That's like, no one's named Justy.
That's actually like a nice name.
You got Justin.
No, I like Justy way more.
He's got Fanta. You destroyed his Fanta.
Oh my god! He just popped the lean in his cup.
Dude, that was so orange it could only be Fanta.
He used Dayquil for the lean.
Whoa, his ass.
He has no ass.
Wait,
Trust
so
me, I know.
Is this
I
propaganda?
Propaganda?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. This shit is low key. That's a point I'm going to make in my review.
Not as effective as Zootopia, but.
Oh, dude. There's going to be a part that happens in this anime that you're going to be like, this nigga Justy's a fucking asshole. But I'm not going to spoil it.
Bye, Nebulous. Thanks for stopping in.
Funny enough, this guy, I think Cosmo Police Justy predates Goku, but I think also that's kind of like standard anime hair, just spiky upwards going hair.
Also, the second one is English dubbed, by the way. Sigma. This is Sigma.
Oh, actually, Cosmo Police Justy came out around the same time Dragon Ball came out. The same year. But, to be fair, this is actually a ripoff of another anime. I'm going to get into that afterwards.
That's not military grade salute. You did it wrong, lady. Oh. That's his sister?
You'll find out in a second.
Hi, Dylan. We're watching some obscure 80s anime thing. Did she just die?
She fucking
Wait,
sucks.
does she have narcolepsy? What? What happened?
Man, I'm in love sister.
Why did she fall over?
Bro just locked in. No,
he just like didn't even. He's like, oh, she does this all the time. That girl's always just like face planning. Which guy who directed Dragon Ball? Because if you mean, because it's not Toriyama, he's gone.
No, I know he's gone.
Someone in the chat said that a Dragon Ball director was nominated for an Oscar.
In typical cop fashion, look at what he does. Kills a little girl's dad right before her fucking eyes.
Oni-chan. Oni-chan. His name's Bulba? Like Bulbasaur?
Robert W. Dragon Ball is the guy who directed. Who won that award?
Wait, who?
Robert W. Dragon Ball.
You just made that. Okay. You're just making shit up now.
No, it's in the chat. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Rob. See, I'm not even reading my own chat. That's my bad. Sorry.
No bars, cops. Am I right?
Imagine if you were walking down the street in New York and you saw an NYPD officer with this haircut.
Dead ass, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, we live in New York. We're not shocked about this one. Because the cops here look silly.
Oh, he was like chopped in half. She just hugging on to his like dick. I like how he blew his top half off, but not his bottom half.
Yeah. Saving the money on the fucking casket, I'll say that much.
What? Yeah, a cab includes Justy.
No, definitely. That's a joke I made in my last review when I reviewed this the first time.
Oh, she's gonna go sicko mode on him.
I love how the whole chat is like, what the fuck? What?
It's Naruto. How is it Naruto? Yosh. Oh, wait, so this girl just like forgot that this guy killed her dad?
I think it's like mentioned in the manga Or like,
Oh, she isn't his daughter anymore. She's our sister, right? I think she's just like so traumatized
that she mentally resorted back to the mindset of a child after seeing her father get killed.
No,
right
she
before her
was a
fucking
child.
eyes.
She was a child. I think she stayed the mind of a child.
No, but actually, I think the reason why that happened is because I think it's explained in the manga, but I don't know if it's mentioned. He put like he's an Esper who can use like Esper psychic powers, and he like put a psychic block on her not to remember that event.
ACAB.
Which is literally something a police officer would want as a superpower.
Yeah, if cops could
He
make
essentially
people,
has.
if cops could make people forget about things they did, they would absolutely do it.
Like, this guy literally has the power to turn off the body cam of your mind. You know that was a good joke.
Maybe if they had adapted this into a series instead of just a 40-minute long thing, they would have covered it, but...
Well, it's not a really long manga series. It's relatively short. It's about, I think, about 4 or 5 volumes.
This girl is very Dom Toretto in some puppet. I don't know what you mean by that.
Holding hostages on an aircraft. As an American, I cannot relate to this. I do not understand this at all.
They did this in Cowboy Bebop also.
He hit him with that $10 eighth stare.
Run, I just gave him $6. Oh, what? Oh, my God. I thought he ripped his pants off. I thought we were going to see his ass.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, those pants were very skin-colored. Heh, nothing personal,
Bars,
kid.
if Mark Wahlberg was there, that would have gone down really different.
Nothing personal, kid. Sigma 3 station. Okay, so what is an Esper? I only know Espers by like what they are in Final Fantasy.
Espers are people who have like essentially psychic powers. Like in this anime, like an Esper, like that's like the class that they are.
Oh,
People with
okay.
psychic powers who can like control matter, like or like you know, the Force essentially.
That's what they are in Final Fantasy 6. It's like the same thing.
Hmm.
In Final Fantasy 12, Espers are summons. Just me and this little girl. I killed her dad in front of her and traumatized
Me
her.
hanging out with my developmentally 17-year-old sister.
Husk. Jean Grey from X-Men is an Esper. People with
You mean
people.
Jean Grey?
Someone said people with Asperger's.
That's essentially him.
Eh?
You know what's the funniest part? I think you're like a second before me, so you're kind of in sync with the anime for me. So every time like people like quoting the anime, it's always like on time. I'm like, oh my god, did she watch this?
That's how it should be.
The only Ava I watch is the Evasive.
And say that. And let him know. And let him know.
Yeah, buddy. Killed her fucking dad.
Garagaj1 asks, how is the weather? Look. That's how it is. Yeah, I just watched a movie about Connecticut. I watched The Ice Storm. About an ice storm in Connecticut in the 70s. Elijah Wood and Tobey Maguire in that movie. Garagaj1, as someone who lives in Connecticut and it's snowing, watch The Ice Storm by Ong Lee. That guy follows the philosophy of the Wu-Tang Clan, protect your neck. You know who didn't follow that philosophy?
Who?
After that happened, I went to that song. I went to the YouTube video for Protect Your Neck by the Wu-Tang Clan, and all of the comments were like, you know exactly why I'm here.
Are you making a joke about my king, Charlie Kirk? You think that that's funny? Well, I think it's hilarious.
Have you seen that video of the guy on a cruise ship being like, he needs to be thrown off the ship? He said...
Dude, it's crazy to see these random, racist, angry white men care more about Charlie Kirk than his own wife.
Absolutely.
That was such an inside job. No one could tell me this. I really wish shutting up kids was that easy. That just means I get it now. If a kid is being loud somewhere, you can just have a gun and tell them to shut up, and the kid will be quiet. New meta unlocked.
There's a lot of things like that. Remember that classic tweet that was like, McDonald's actually does serve breakfast all day if you bring a gun. Wait, Sydney, you're right. Early Twitter stole that from falling down.
We are Justy Kaiser. We Esper
carry the
users. We kill little girls' dads right in front of them. We are Justy Kaiser.
We are Charlie. There was a version. Someone on TikTok did a version that was like, "We are Charlie Brown. Snoopy is my dog.
Snoopy is our dog." Yeah, I saw that. I think you sent that to me.
I hope I did. Got it. AO Production says, for 40 minutes, this is boring.
It's okay.
They blame... This is what happens when I let people... If you feel that way, take it out in your letterbox review.
Literally, if you think that it's boring, that's perfectly fine. Because I did not give this anime a glowing review when I saw it.
We're here to
experiment. I actually have a lot of criticisms about this OVA.
This is an experimental night. Last week we watched Planet 51, and this is kind of like Planet 51, if you think about it. It's actually not at all.
Yes, I'm reminding her of the fucking crime you committed when you did manslaughter right before her eyes. And you crisped her dad to death and then blew him in half. Don't remind her of that. Please, no.
Sunny Bear asked, are you going to do a review video for this year's Best Picture nominees? No. I haven't even seen them all. I've only seen like 5 of them. I mean, I could, but I just don't think it'd be interesting enough. People want to hear me talk about garbage, not good movies.
Hi, Key, do you want to help me out with a review of Marty Supreme?
That's not your niche. It's the wrong niche.
It's my channel. I can review whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? I'll just title the video Marty Supreme should have been an anime.
Calling me. Stop calling me. Oh, now they screwed up my whole thing.
Oh my.
Well, we already know that War of the Worlds will win Worst Picture.
Wasn't that movie supposed to come out like 6 years ago?
They filmed it during quarantine and then sat on it for 5 years until they were contractually required to put it out.
This is the kind of anime that if you make a really cool edit to with the right kind of music, you can convince people it's good.
True. This is the kind of anime they would release in like 20 parts on TikTok and people would be convinced it's good.
Yeah. It had the voice. The blue-haired man killed the little girl's father. She remembered and transformed into her super...
Do you remember when you did that bit in the Stonewall video? You're like, this man you were like, this man threw a brick at a building and started a revolution.
I don't remember that part. Oh, okay.
It was something like that. Is this cop gonna die? Happy ending?
Would you consider Justy Kaiser a bad apple?
I think so. She just like, is he dead?
Also, thank you for complimenting my imitation of AI voices.
Yeah, he's dead.
But now these evil criminals from a different planet are now going to...
Justy Kaiser, he didn't even last 30 minutes in his own OVA.
Dog, if you think about it, if you think about this anime in a really problematic lens, now that the most powerful cop in the world is dead, now these space people from different planets with different skin colors will now commit crime all across the universe.
Because the only cop is dead.
Because the only most powerful cop is dead, that's why. If this is not propaganda, I don't know what.
I appreciate that her outfit cut into like a perfect V shape, because that's
yeah, that's what happens with women's clothes.
Like, it cuts just enough to hide her nipples, but like not too much. Oni-chan, you just killed him.
Well, she doesn't have a memory of that. Because that part of her mind is locked away.
Girl, you stupid.
Don't call her stupid. She's literally a victim of the system.
You could be a victim of the system and still be dumb.
Okay! And we're back to the anime!
I was hoping you'd say something like that. I was hoping you would call me out on that. I set him up and you knock him down.
No problem. I'm definitely going to clip that part when you said that line, and I'm going to edit that and do it without context.
Sure. And I totally believe you will.
You doubt me.
Puppet says, don't call her stupid. She's Baka. You're so right.
In space, nobody can hear you scream.
And Justy is sussy. Cosmo Police sussy.
He's back.
How'd he come back?
With the power of being a cop, of course.
She just sent him to the Shadow Realm. Because a true cop never dies.
Long live George Zimmerman.
Dude, he's like homeless now. George
I love
Zimmerman.
that.
George Zimmerman. He like I read an article that was like he has no money. He has not only does he have nowhere to live, he keeps getting kicked out of every like shelter he's ever in.
Because he's the most famous thing that he did was kill a child, dude.
Yeah, you're not gonna
And
get.
no one wants to be around the guy who kills kids, just off the cuff.
And now people today like don't even remember him.
Yeah. People remember the people he killed, the person he killed more than him, because he's so irrelevant.
Whoa.
I would love to do a remake of Cosmo Police Justy, but show that Justy's really the villain, like way more than this anime tries to portray it as, and like have a moment like that be a horror sequence.
Yeah, that'd be effective. That'd work.
Wait, this music kind of fucks though.
This is like something out of a Sonic game. This is some like Sonic 3 music.
Yeah. You know, for real, this is some Sonic 3D music. Okay, that was fucking awesome.
Ooh. Ooh.
This anime is so Starlight Chasers excellent coded. Do you know that from regular show?
Yes, I do. I didn't remember it, but yeah, now I remember.
Holy shit, I'm actually kind of locked in right now.
It says this movie is so messed up. I can't believe that she'd kill her own brother. That's not her brother.
That's some nigga that kidnapped her after killing her dad.
You know, just brotherly things. What is that weapon? She's gonna crush his skull with his bare hand?
That was like anticlimactic.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I tried.
You did well. You honest to God did well.
She's doing like the pog face. The like YouTuber, the soy, what do you call it? The soy face.
Soy Jack Kapog.
Thank you for appreciating my skills. Antidote and Puppet and Fuel and Brainadora and I have so many appreciators.
I actually really like the music in this anime.
Yeah, it's the best part for sure.
It's honestly like the animation
it's
and the
part.
music is really good.
How about you're right, she was doing that phase. Sigma 41. They just keep inventing new Sigmas.
He's saying Sigma 041.
Do you think Cosmo Police Justy is a Sigma male?
He's a Shrigma male.
Oh, he's getting the X-Wing. From that anime Star Wars.
Famous anime Star Wars made by George Lucas.
George Lucas. Not for sale or rent.
Not for sale or... I like this song. Hear it out.
All right, everyone, leave your letterbox reviews so I can read them real quick, and then we'll watch.
Yeah, let's read. I want to read those letterbox reviews because I have my opinions, but I'm not going to say them because I'm going to make a video on this. I'm going to be making another one, but I want to hear your opinion on this, Evasive. And also, I don't have letterbox, so you're going to have to read it out to me.
I'm going to read them anyway. All right. Togata said 2 stars. Justin killed that girl's dad. That was bad, but I had fun. The music kind of slaps, and the animation's pretty good. But what the hell was that? Rainadora said 2.5 stars. I told myself that I thought Astalis kind of pissed me off, and immediately after we learned her father had been executed by the police and had her memory wiped, so she forgets about it and she thinks the guy that killed him is her brother. In hindsight, I really should have considered that the OVA known as Cosmo Police Justy would be about propaganda, about police and everything. Snowy said 4 stars. I aspire to have the whimsy of Astalis, at least before she was reminded of the fact that her adopted brother murdered her father right in front of her when she was a kid. And then in parentheses, ACAB. Abe said 3.5. The story felt rushed and not as gripping as it needed to be, but that cool looking animation, sound effects, and music were enough to save it. Also, is this where the slang term Sigma really originated from? No. But that would be really funny if it did. Imagine if the term Sigma originated from just like some obscure 80s anime.
1980s anime.
I mean, that's like, you know, the Proud Boys, the like far right group, the Proud Boys.
Some would say I don't like them.
Do you know where their name comes from?
Where?
It comes from Aladdin the musical.
Why?
There's a song in Aladdin the musical called Proud of Your Boy. And somehow like they started using it ironically and then it became unironic. Macaroons for Rose said, this might go down as one of the craziest film days of my life. Because what do you mean in the span of 10 hours and 13 minutes, I've seen 2 Pretty Cure films, a film with Woody Harrelson, and a propaganda anime OVA. Guess my fucking rating for those 4 flicks. I'm gonna see what else you watched today. So Macaroons also watched, what is going on here? So you also watched Happiness Charge Precure, the movie Ballerina of the Doll Kingdom. And then you watched The People versus Larry Flint from 1996. And then you watched Maho Girls Precure, the movie The Miraculous Transformation Cure Mofuru. Okay,
what
wait.
A crazy ass.
Okay,
guy.
what? Why? What inspired you to watch? What inspired this?
Wait, 3.5. Wait, to watch Cosmo Police Justy?
No. This person in the chat watched today in order. Listen, Happiness Charge Precure, the movie Ballerina of the Doll Kingdom, and then a 1996 Woody Harrelson movie called The People versus Harry Flint, and then they watched Maho Girls Precure, the movie The Miraculous Transformation Cure Mofurun. And then they watched Cosmo Police Justy.
Dude, you had a hell of a day.
Why? What happened? Like, what? And then the day before that, you watched the Wizards of Waverly Place movie?
I like this review right here from Snatch Fan. It says Cosmo Police Justy 1985 is a pre-9/11 documentary about what life would be like if space had no police. Rest assured, it would mean the end of all life. perfect for brothers, sisters, sigma, and ligmas. Float, don't walk to see Cosmo Police.
Absolutely. Thank you, Snatch Fan.
I don't also have my glasses on because if I wear my glasses, then I can't, then the light will start to blind me that I have right here.
Adolescent said, I think I have beef with Shakestar now. 3 stars.
What did I do?
You peeked the microphone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm too loud.
I don't think that's it. I don't know. Adolescent, why do you have beef?
Why do you have beef with me? What did I do? What? I meh anime.
Ursa Monroe said, a fun throwback. It was worth watching alone. For me, for the music alone, I love space opera nonsense. Anne said, 2 stars, TBH, a snooze fest. Music was good, though. And Fuel said, what's the boy version of Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss? This was so unhinged, it was kind of fun. All the better to watch with a chat. ACAB. And Richard said, Space Ginger ruins everything from what I saw. Wife and daughter called with 20 minutes to go. So Richard only watched like the first half of it. That's okay, Richard.
We watched the whole thing. I want to know, Evasive, what did you think of Cosmo Police, Justy, then? Because this is definitely propaganda. I'm definitely going to have to point that out. Like, this is definitely...
I mean, I don't want, like... like, especially for its time, 1985, like... I get it. I just feel like there's clearly a lot of story here that is missing.
And you are 110% correct, because they're an entire... Like, in the original manga, Justy blocking out the girl's memory is a point of contention for him, actually. The stakes are way higher in the manga, and the characters are far more fleshed out. And if you read the manga, you would understand why they adapted Cosmo Police Justy. The manga itself does not come off as propaganda, but the anime is so of its time to be propaganda that it completely changes the original source material from being like this think piece about this guy that's like, oh, maybe I'm being a piece of shit at my job, to no, I'm the hero that has to save everyone. It's kind of like what Zack Snyder did to The Watchmen, in my opinion. He found this awesome comic book, and then he was like, let's give them superpowers and make Rorschach the good guy.
Stupid. Okay, so... Baoh is on YouTube, but there's a much better quality version on Internet Archive, if you can pull that up.
The English dub. Make sure you're watching the English dub, because it is infamous while simultaneously being sort of one of my favorite dubs.
Okay, found it. I'm gonna pull that up on my own screen, and we're gonna do this. Also, if you haven't donated, if you have $1 or $2 to spare, please drop a donation in one of these GoFundMes. It would be much appreciated. Oh, someone asked earlier about the Razzie nominations. So the nominees are Electric State, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Snow White, Star Trek Section 31, and War of the Worlds. What is Star Trek? Okay, so I guess a Star Trek movie with Michelle Yeoh dropped on Paramount Plus last year, and it's been called the worst piece of Star Trek media ever made. So that's funny.
Wait. Yeah, no, I do agree with this one person in the chat that said 4.5 out of 10. In my opinion, I think Cosmo Police Justy is at most a 6, but at lowest a 4. I don't think that this anime is particularly the best, but I think it would be a perfect example anime to be able to talk about early propaganda and how the media was just filled with it at the time, and how it even affected like places in Japan.
Well, this definitely wasn't popular, right?
This anime? Oh, insanely popular.
Oh, it was.
It was so popular. Okay, so a little bit more of a history lesson. This anime was so popular that it is part of the early bootlegging scene here in America. Because the only way how you were able to really get like anime at the time was if you knew someone in Japan or had access to being able to get a Japanese VHS. And let alone like getting a Japanese player that could play that region specifically. And then you had to find someone who could make subtitles for it. And mind you, this is like pre-internet. There's no like auto subs to be able to figure this out. So someone had to hand make it. So this anime was super popular to bootleg. And there were multiple anime companies that tried their best to sell this anime to America, but the original company, I think Studio Period or whoever was the licensing company, did not made the fee of licensing the anime so high that it would not have been able to make money back in returns. So they kind of did it on purpose. I think Cosmo Police Justy is very much a product of its time, and there are cool elements in it even today. But imagine it being 1984 and 1985, and Cosmo Police Justy comes out. This anime would have looked sick as hell. Like this would have been their generation's Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that makes sense for like the late
sure.
80s.
Yeah. Okay,
so
maybe not Jujutsu Kaisen.
Before we start Baoh, tell everyone about Baoh. Before we start.
So Baoh, if you were not here earlier when I was talking, Baoh is essentially prototype JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Please, do we have any JoJo fans in the chat? Can we get a whoop whoop if you're a JoJo fan in the chat, please?
Whoop, whoop.
Baoh is a prototype version of JoJo. A lot of the elements that would go on to influence JoJo are found in Baoh, like the over-the-top violence, the posing of the characters, and even the form Baoh takes on for our main character looks a lot like Cars from Part 2. If you ever watched, did you ever watch Battle Tendency, Evasive?
I watched all of it.
Oh, you did? Yeah. So if you remember Cars, you're going to see striking similarity between him and Cars, and you're going to see like similarities in the character design to other characters within JoJo, primarily within the first two parts of JoJo.
Did you ever play?
Yes.
Did you ever play the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game?
All-Star Battles and yeah.
The only reason,
and I remember there was the other one that came on PS4.
All-Star Battle. The only reason I know about Baoh is because the main character from Baoh he's a playable character in All-Star Battle.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I still have my PlayStation 3 and my. Can I wait 1 second? Can I? Can I show something?
Yeah. Richard. So the Baoh is on YouTube, but the version on Internet Archive is way better quality. Planet 31. It's been already a week and you already forgot the title of the movie. I'm still mad. Watching Planet 51 again and realizing it was just as bad as I remember just pisses me off even more that I had to watch that instead of Fantastic
Can I
Mr.
say
Fox.
something?
Yeah.
I don't think Planet 51 is that bad.
When did you watch it last? When did you watch it?
I did. I literally watched it right after you watched it, and I was like, oh, this isn't like that bad of a... It's really...
You're wrong.
It's very basic.
Yeah, and that's why it's bad to me.
I think I wanted... It being bad... I think... Example... I wouldn't call Cosmo Police Justy a bad anime. I would just call it a basic meh anime. And that's how I feel about Planet 51.
Well, and dating.
Okay, so these are my JoJo manga from Japan. These are like ones I got. I didn't get these in Japan, but they're I got them imported from Japan from this store online. I love these covers so much. They're so beautiful. I got them a little out of order. And speaking of stuff, look what I have for the PlayStation 3.
Ooh, it's a Japanese copy.
All-Star Battle. Yes. When are you coming over to play All-Star Battles with me? And also, I really like this little thing that they have comes inside of it. First off, this game is so old that they're advertising watching part 2 of the anime.
Wait, really? Wait, I want to see that. Like on the back of the manual?
Yeah. Like, advertising the DVD for part 2 of the anime. Like, it has all, like...
That's funny.
Yeah.
See, if y'all haven't seen this... If y'all haven't seen this show, this is basically season 2 of the anime. There has been 6 seasons now.
No, 6 parts, 5 seasons.
Oh yeah, I guess they can. Yeah, they counted part 1 and 2 as one season because part 1 is so short.
Yeah. Wait, I really wanted to show this. I really want to show this before we start the movie. This is one of my favorite little things that I have in this like little case over here. I can't get it. It's like slipping out of my hands. Here is Hayato's face from part 4. And then when you open his face, it's from, there you go. What's it called? The Rohan thing when he uses his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to open up his face on the side right over here. And then when you get all the way to the end of it, it's Killer Queen, not Killer Queen. Yeah, it's Killer Queen. And a little code if you wanted I think for a DLC thing at the bottom.
See, that's cool.
Can't get it since it's like
they didn't just print it on a piece of paper.
Yeah, I think
the remaster.
I miss Game Manual.
The remaster has all the DLC the original did just like baked into the disc.
Yeah. All right. I have Baoh up and ready, so whenever you are ready.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Lol, for the Dreamcast? No, dude. For what's it called? For PS3.
Hold on, okay. I'm having this problem in my apartment right now, where the heat will just like run out of heat, and then we'll start blowing cold air, and I have to like power cycle it. So, give me a sec.
Has anyone here ever watched the anime? Wait, okay. Hey, Jolson, why do you have beef with me? Explain, and I will apologize because I don't want you to have beef with me. I'm a YouTuber, so I thrive off being liked by my audience. If you ever watched Baoh before, I also want to hear your opinions on if you watched it beforehand, and I also want to hear your opinions afterward, because I do really like, the manga for Baoh. Oh yeah, beef with me because I don't like Neon Genesis Evangelion. I've said this once and I'll say it again. This dick ain't gonna suck itself. So cope. I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. That's fine. I've actually got into lots of beefs. Thank you for liking my hat. Um, oh yes, wait, there is a JoJo. Um, there is a JoJo game for the Dreamcast. Oh yeah, I know it's a joke, dude. I'm goofing. I'm goofing. We're all laughing here. We're all being silly here. No, wait. I think they left. I think I got them mad. Oh well. What's it called? I haven't played the Dreamcast JoJo game before. Actually, I have a Dreamcast, and I'm a humongous JoJo fan. I could literally, you know what I might do? I might right after this burn the JoJo Venture game onto a CD disc because I have some spare CDs and just play. Which one? And just play the OG JoJo fighting game. I did get to play it on arcade before a while ago, but that was so long ago. I think I got to play it at an arcade at a con when they were, I think, about to announce part 5 or part 4. That's over like 10 years ago or so. Like that was a while back. I just remember that. Also, buy a bucket hat in your Bucket Hat Nation.
All right, it's bow. It's time to bow.
Time to take a bow.
It's bow time. It's about time.
Bow time. It's about time. You tell me when.
Oh wait, real quick. Thank you, Tatiana, in the chat for donating another 10. Thank you, Tatiana. So it's $37 raised for charity tonight so far. Thank you. All right, y'all got the bow ready?
Time to bow. 3.
No, I gotta do it.
Oh, my bad.
I mean,
my bad. Don't spoil my favorite joke in this entire anime. Don't spoil it.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna count down. 3,
3,
2, 1,
1.
go. You might have just thrown someone off. How could you do this?
Me?
It's fine. They'll figure it out. He's gonna watch with us.
Okay, it's essentially awesome.
Baoh, the visitor. Look at this boy I just found. Oh, shit. Wait, this is the
English dub?
No, I pulled up the wrong version. Christy Gnome. I get it.
God damn. God damn.
Sir? This man's chin is scaring me.
What'd you say?
This man's chin is scaring me.
It's so protruding.
His water broke. Oh, never mind. Someone said this sounds like an abridged dub. That's just how things were dubbed in the 80s.
Oh shit, son. It's about to go down. Bow.
Bound. Avatar? Okay.
Fine as hell.
IHC224 in the chat said the Baoh OVA is a fucking crazy shout, by the way. What does that mean?
Shout out or a show?
I think... Well, it's not a show. It was a...
Single episode OVA.
If y'all don't know, OVA stands for Original Video Animation.
You're welcome, by the way. For teaching.
Oh, you just crushed that guy's hand off. Jeez. Whoa. More like a massive bulge.
Was there any need to actually dress him up like that, though?
IHC.
Like, there's like no need.
That was all Shake Star's choice. I cannot take credit.
For what?
For picking Baoh.
Yeah.
I've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I have not seen this.
Dude, I love putting people on to stuff that they've never heard of. Where are you in the anime so far?
Where am I?
Yeah.
Same 7 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Little girl's giving Baoh some bread, some Baoh bread.
Oh yeah, I'm at that part too. Okay, I think haven't seen JoJo. You gotta watch JoJo. It's one of the best. They kidnapped her. They kidnapped the fuck out of this girl. Why is tonight's theme of anime kidnapping children?
You did it. Also, for all you letterbox heads out there, every season of every part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is counted as a separate movie on Letterboxd. Yo, who of liquidating they boy?
I hate when this happens. This is your average day in the UK, I swear.
Yeah, I see. We
What a
were
dog shit
talking earlier
assassin.
about how this is like the prototype, stylistically.
This has to be like the worst assassin ever. You tell me that he went to go stab this guy and then he proceeded to let him walk across the street and get away. This guy sucks.
Okay.
You had all that time to stop them. What the fuck are you talking about, damn it?
That guy looks like a California raisin.
BT and Say Hi to Virginia are so very much JoJo coded, but they have JoJo and more so story elements. Whereas this feels like more so JoJo in the visual style. sounds like kind of sounds like
Doggy.
the Vegeta. He kind of sounds like Vegeta
Yeah.
from Dragon Ball Abridged.
Stop calling me.
If anyone knows Araki, and you know if you see a dog in one of his medias, you know what's going to happen.
Doggy. I gotta turn off my camera for a sec. Be right back.
Oh, oh. No, watch this, gang. Watch this, gang. Y'all aren't gonna believe this. This is gonna be insane.
That was messed up. That dog did nothing wrong. Hmm? Because he's got.
I would love to do a cosplay of this guy.
People would just assume you're a JoJo character.
Bars. Technically, they wouldn't be wrong. It would be elite ball knowledge if they did figure out my cosplay. Hi, Diva. How are you?
That's Elena.
Elena?
Yeah, the one who said, "Hi, hey, Diva."
Oh, Elena! Hi, Elena!
JoJo are the Oreos they have at Trader Joe's.
We used to make, when I used to work at Trader Joe's.
You worked at a Trader Joe's?
We used to make, yeah, we used to work at Trader. I still have my Trader Joe's.
I didn't know you worked at a Trader Joe's.
We used to make JoJo's Bizarre Adventure jokes all the time. It never got old. Never. It was always hilarious every time someone made a joke about it. Especially when we'd have new hires come in and make it so amazing.
Oh, he's ew.
That looks like a Pokemon. That looks like a Pokemon.
Whoa. That does look like a Pokemon. Ooh. Got his ass.
Dead as hell.
Ew.
Melt him.
This man looks like a California raisin. Dude, the shoulders to ass ratio is crazy.
Body T, honestly, though. No, you're right, though. It does look more like a Digimon.
Whoa.
Maybe him losing his hand was a reference to Joseph Joestar.
Rar.
A little overkill, but hey, sure, whatever.
How it feels to chew five
God.
gum. Ew.
Yummy.
That cup of coffee is too little for a man that size.
the evil coffee man.
He made the coffee hot with his mind?
Yes.
I wish I could do that. It's a minor inconvenience when your coffee cools off before you can drink it.
I like how he's such a good guy boy character. He's even wearing a bow tie in the car with in the backseat of his parents.
Rest in peace.
Would you believe me if I told you that this was animated by the same studio that animated Cosmo Police Justy, and that's the only thing that connects them, really?
This is the same studio? They got a lot better in like
Studio Baoh.
They got a lot better in 4 years' time.
Well, this came out 5 years later. Yeah, 5 or 4 years later. Studio Perot's literally goated. Studio Perot would also go on to.
I think you froze at the end. What'd you say?
Studio Perot also went on to animate Naruto.
Oh, okay. You should have said that earlier.
Well, I mean, like, I wanted to wait for the real ones to stay afterward to find out.
All right.
Anyone in this chat, you're a real one.
Huh?
Oh my god. Oh, she gets, I guess, future predictions from seeing blood come out of her hand? Question mark? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Wait a second, why did I give this anime a bad...
Ooh! Whoa!
The JoJo pose!
Whoa! Omae wa mu shinderu.
Nanny?
Remember when we watched Fist of the North Star last time you were on my stream? It was kind of like that.
Yeah. I love violent anime. I'm a sucker for violent anime. We'll say that. That's my one.
300D Ben says Timu Guyver. No. Guyver is Timu Baoh.
Technically, yeah. And oh, Guyver, did you tell anyone?
They probably saw my letterbox. I just watched it. Right, 300D
Oh,
Benz.
okay.
Did you see my letterbox? I just watched the Guyver movie.
Let's just say we have special plans for the Guyver. It's Guyving time, baby.
Ooh. He's firing shit out of his hair. Oh, it's Terminator. Puppet said, who would win in a fight, Guyver or Morbius?
Guyver or Morbius? Wait, which Morbius are we talking about? And how deep in the
I guess the Jared Leto one.
Jared Leto guy is not taking down. I'm so sorry. The Guyver just has so much aura to him that he's taken down. Morbius. I'm sorry. She will call him. Oh no, they're playing Dua Lipa. That's where she's in pain. Oh, poor girl, turn that music off. It's terrible.
They're playing Dua Lipa.
The snow over here is terrible.
No, I love it. Oh, it's my friend.
The snow here is terrible.
That's my
but
distorted
the only
videos.
Snow I see is the white woman on the other side of the fucking computer.
Distorted videos to my friend Ethan. He was on the stream last week. We watched Planet 51 together. Here, that's the snow here. Richard, that sounds about right for Texas. When I lived there, you get this much ice and school closes.
God, I swear, ice ruins everything. See what I did there?
I did see what you did there.
See what I did there? See
what
I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Isn't it crazy that ice is called ice? Like...
And they don't cool down any drinks. You would have thought that they at least did
that.
No,
their name is like scary. Like you're gonna get iced. Like if their acronym was like what's like if their acronym was like QWOP, wouldn't be nearly as scary.
QWOP. Oh my God, QWOP is here, guys. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God.
Ooh. Cut him up.
Cut him up, yeah. Cut him up, yeah. Cut him up, yeah. What is up with Araki making people with darker skin or ethnic people always the villains? He kind of like fixes that up in later parts of JoJo, but at the really weird coincidence.
Ooh. That's not good for you, dude. Excuse me?
It's more like running.
Christopher Walken? You forgot that Baoh is Spider-Man, though. His moves are dope, though.
Oh shit! Not his Nikes, bro. He melted off his Nike.
No, we're gonna see his bare ass feet.
No, my Air Forces.
His super moves are like, they go hard. Hi, Tuggo. You're late. We're almost done with our second movie, so we're only gonna be streaming for another half an hour.
No. He might be late, or they might be late. My bad. They might be bad, but like honestly, you're getting to the best parts of this anime. You came in at the right time. Welcome.
Yeah, if you want to see some
this
crazy,
fight scene is amazing.
If you want to see a crazy anime fight scene, pull up the link and skip to 35 minutes. Ooh.
He killed that nigga dead.
R.I.P.
Did you ever watch the movie R.I.P.D.?
No. I heard it's terrible.
This sucks. It's so bad.
It's free on YouTube. We could do it for a bad movie night.
Oh, dude.
Is it funny please, bad or is it just bad?
It's a mix of both. It's clearly like Ryan Reynolds in his, like, I think it's pre-Deadpool era.
Yeah, it's 2013. I remember when it came out.
It's Ryan Reynolds in this like pre-Deadpool era where you can tell he's trying to Ryan Reynolds it, but because they don't give a fuck about who he is, that they're like, no. You can tell like the studio and directors were like, no, who the fuck are you? You're the guy from Green Lantern.
How did she recognize him?
His outfit, dude. I would recognize my home.
Yeah, the outfit. I didn't think
gas like that. I'd be like, yo, what happened to your Air Forces?
She's got his bare blue feet out. It's like Avatar. Siva Ko. Y'all seen Avatar 3? This kind of happens.
I did not see Avatar 3.
This kind of happens in Avatar 3, except not at all.
I feel like this movie... I like this movie more than Avatar because this movie more. I like this OVA more than I like because this actually makes me feel emotions.
The baby is saved.
Well, I don't think so. She looks dead as fuck.
The baby is dead. Rawr.
They shook her too
It's the
hard.
sound of my old computer starting up. Oh, he's gonna go sicko mode.
Walking kind of looks like Violence Jack. Oh. You didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to really do that. But fine, she's alive now. Thank you for telling us that. Oh my god.
Ooh. Bowser.
I will send you into darkness in the underground. Oh, I see what he meant there. Okay, my bad. I spoke too soon. Clearly, this anime is a whole lot smarter than I give it credit for. And I should shut up.
Is the symbol the guy carved on his chest the same as the black lot? It looks pretty similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar.
That'd be such a crazy niche reference.
Yeah. Someone's got a snowblower.
He can't talk when he's in his bow form. He can only make weird noises.
I don't know if y'all can hear that sound, but someone's using a snowblower outside. Thanks to Baoh, JoJo almost never... How?
Actually explain that, because I've never heard it. Oh boy, the part's coming up. It's coming up, my favorite part in the whole anime. Baoh has a laser cannon. Oh, dude, Araki's early writing has to be the most hokiest thing ever.
How old was he when he wrote this?
I think younger than us.
So we can't talk.
We can't say shit, bro. I think he was like 25 or no, now I think of it. How old was he when he wrote Baoh? I actually want to
He was
search that up for
24.
right now.
He was 24.
He was?
Yeah, I just looked it up. He was 24.
What were you doing when you were 24, huh? Not making Baoh, I know that much.
No, I was making my first YouTube videos.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's actually slightly more impressive than making. But I'm kidding. Chat, which one's better? Evasive's first video or Baoh? My first video or Baoh?
Papa said when I was 24, I was selling used cars. No, he ain't. I could have watched like another 20 episodes of that.
That was actually pretty awesome.
Did that cover the whole series? Like the whole... Like what did they skip?
Like, there's a lot of elements. The thing about Baoh is that it got really, like, cut down.
Whoa, an English song?
Oh, I did not know they had an English.
You...
Yeah, it ends. Like, this pretty much covers, like, a good chunk of the manga. Because then right after this, he'd start working on JoJo. There is an end credit scene, though.
Okay, Sydney Brewer, I could have made John Dielman at 24. John Dielman is a movie that's like 5 hours long, and most of it is this woman doing chores.
I hate this version.
Gonna hit the JoJo poses.
It's like the Marvel.
Ikuro will return in Steel Ball Run.
Ikuro, that would kind of be fucking awesome.
They just throw him in.
I would love. We should get a petition just for them to animate a 2.5-second sequence of Ikuro being in.
I mean, they could do. It's like when in Dragon Ball when Arale just shows up.
Or like in that one Godzilla movie where Godzilla 19, and then they just kill him in like 30 seconds, or like 13 seconds.
All right, let me read your Baoh reviews.
Let's go on over to Letterboxd. You guys know the tradition. Well, I just found out the tradition, but I'm going to pretend like I knew the whole time.
We did this. We did this the last time you were here too.
Nigga, I was so high. I was so blasted that last review. I'm so
fair.
sorry.
All right, Snowy said, Sumeyer looks like she would eat bread and water soup. Fuel said, hate it when my hand melts off and then explodes. This is what RFK Jr. thinks his brain worms make him like.
Fine, I'll watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. A. Jolson.
Rainadora said the animation and the high octane gore were awesome, but also I accidentally restarted the movie twice.
A24 Lover 2004 movie night with Evasive number 49 2 of 2. Excuse me, I'm here also. A whole lot better in its overall presentation, from the visually arresting animation to the insanely bloody fight choreography. But seriously, I'm not gonna be spending the rest of my life with a parasitic worm in my head that makes me want to go out and brutally kill people. At least I hope not. Speak for yourself. I want to kill the bad guys, the bad people. Okay, with the parasite in my head. It would be so lit. I'd be like, go over, yo, Evasive. I'd go over to your house. I'd like eat pizza, and I'm gonna be like, be right back. I'm gonna go take care of Cosmo police Justies.
Some vampire shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Gorgeous. A dub that's huge. It's hugely of its time, but I'm nostalgic for it. The music is really nice too. It was nice to see a proto JoJo. A great experience overall.
Richard said, wish we could have learned more about Baoh's parents and early schooling. End credit song is fire.
And also, end credit song is fire. Nigga, are you smoking? Are you high this time? That was terrible. The English song?
Togata said, he has the power to make coffee hot. I like JoJo, so I enjoyed this. Not as good as his later work. Worth watching at 4 a.m. in Poland. Are you in Poland?
Oh, hell yeah. Snatch fan says, Baoh the First Visitor is a story of love, loss, and Baoh. While some families may not find the brain explosions appropriate for children, others will think awesome. And hell yeah. Baoh, don't walk to Baoh. I mean, see Baoh.
5 stars. Snatch fan is someone I know only made an account to log things that we've watched on my stream. And I love that. Yeah, Adolescent said, fine, I'll watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Do it.
Yes!
It's a good series.
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's not a short series. It'll take you a little bit.
Honest to God, okay, hear me out. If the first part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the anime, is a real watch. In my opinion, you should watch the condensed, edited down version that they have on anime, which is only about an hour and a half. And then they also did an edit of a 2-part for Battle Tendency, and they did a pretty solid job covering it. There are some parts that are missed out that if you want to, be no JoJo for the memes, cut out. But generally, if you're just trying to watch the whole show and just get by the show, I'd say watch the 2 first parts edited. Then afterwards, watch the first half of season 1, first half of part 3, and then watch the ending parts of the OVA. So when they get to Egypt, because I think those are far better. Like that.
No one's gonna do that. That's too complicated.
Shut up.
Also, you would miss
all of part 4.
You would miss the theme songs. How are you gonna watch JoJo and then not hear Roundabout after every episode? Don't be dumb.
No.
I'll be the roundabout.
What is it? 2014.
No words will make you out and out. I'll be the roundabout. When the last episode of the entire series ends with the Roundabout song that we hadn't heard since the first season, I was like, yes.
You love spoiling shit for niggas. My god.
They forget. Don't worry about it. Ursa Monroe said...
Forget.
Okay.
It's like 9/11. They never forget.
No, they forget. Ursa Monroe said, gorgeous. A dub that is hugely of its time, but I'm nostalgic for. The music is really nice, too. It was nice to see a proto JoJo. Great experience overall.
Oh, hell yeah.
Macaroons for Rose said, I honestly don't want to repeat the same thing I said earlier about watching 4, now 5 movies in a row, but this was on par with Anger Management 2003, which I watched last Sunday, and it was so wild. I broke my rule of having to only write a little for each movie. I wrote 3 paragraphs, but this was pretty gory. So much blood, you could play a drinking game where you drink every time someone dies or has a gory death. Anne said, surprisingly not the only media I've consumed this week where the main character is connected to a canine and it grants him powers. Shout out Twilight Princess.
Well, I don't think the dog gave them powers. I think they used the dog as an example of how the powers were about. Which I think that's a really well done scene in my opinion.
Osvaldo said, so it turns out this has a lot to do with JoJo's history, so I'm all up for this. Almost immediately, its influence was shown here. This is very worth watching. So I have a question. The poster for this movie, this green poster. So the big blue guy is,
the Baoh form.
But who are the other 2 characters in this poster?
Okay, that's supposed to be Ikaro and Sumire. But that's because Araki changed his art style. Well, he didn't change it like voluntarily. He changed it over the course of time. So this is a remake that he made for the cover of the poster for Baoh back in, I think, 2007 or or like back in the mid to early 2000s.
I was gonna say that. I mean, I thought the character with the purple hair on the cover was a woman saving like a little girl.
Oh no, that's Baoh.
Well, that was Baoh. Abe said, "Thank you, Abe. The Cat in the Hat for next live stream. Is that free? Is that free online?" That's not free online, Abe. No, I already picked out next week's movie, kind of. We're going to watch Coneheads.
Yay!
Y'all know Coneheads?
I know Coneheads. I wish I didn't know Coneheads, but I know Coneheads. It's that movie used to scare me as a kid. Like, I had an anxiety attack watching that movie, and, like, I was, like, 4 or 5 or, like, 6, like, around that age range. I remember it freaked me out so much. I remember, like, leaving my living room and just, like, being like, I can't handle that. Too nerve-wracking. And, like, the other day, I'm not kidding. I swear to... I think you put a clip of Coneheads in one of your videos in the past when you were talking about SNL movies. Movies based on SNL things. And it literally triggered, like, fear inside of me. I was like, I don't like the way how they look.
Well, you know what?
But I will join you for a day that you're gaming. We'll say.
Well, I'm playing Oblivion right now, so if you want to come over on a Thursday, I might drop it for stream though, and start something else soon because I've been playing Oblivion now for a little while, and it's gonna take too long to actually finish on stream.
Can we play some platformers, please? Can we go back to playing Penny's Big Breakaway? You're welcome for putting you off that game, but please.
Yeah, we can. Whenever you come over for a stream, we'll pick something. I can even get Bubsy.
Yes.
Wait, let me see how much Bubsy is.
I want to play Bubsy with you so goddamn bad. Okay. Well, I'm getting tired. I want to take a nap.
A nap? Oh, well.
I gotta take a little sleepy sleep. I gotta work.
Bubsy, the Perfect Collection is $20.
Buy it now, and my soul is yours. You know what? I'll Venmo you $10 right now.
No, I mean I'll do it if I stream it. It's a tax write-off, so. I can buy Bubsy, the Perfect. I can buy Bubsy and write it off on my taxes. What a life!
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Well, that was our night. Join me next week for Coneheads. Also, my video about the hot chick is almost done. Also, subscribe to Shakestar.
Oh, please subscribe to Shakestar.
Yeah, plug what you're working on, and plug your most recent videos. Plug your most recent videos and what you're working on.
Oh, okay. So currently, I am working with Evasive on a video for. Oh, I'm working with. Yeah, wait. Am I supposed to mention it?
Yeah, yeah. You can say it. It's whatever.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm working with Evasive on a video or Guyver, and Guyver, a Dark Hero. And but the most recent video that you can watch is a deep dive into what was possibly the very first Kai, Letta, the fantastic journey of Yoko. Also before that, I think I also did a review of Hunter D. I'm extremely proud of, and please check out all of my other videos. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I always read comments. It's always a pleasure to hear what you guys say. Hell, even if you guys want to call me out and call me for not liking an anime that you like, that's perfectly fine. I just love hearing you guys' opinion. And I have to disappear now. I have a grind to 5 I have to get to. But until then, bye.
Good night, everyone.
How do I leave?
It's okay, I'm ending the stream. Bye!
Bye!
Bye!